Okay, you guys should be able to hear me now. Sorry about that. What a day. What a day. Sorry, guys. Um, but I think we got all the technical difficulties worked out and can now begin to start over and show you guys what I was talking about earlier. And so we will, let me kick over here and let's get started. Okay, guys, so what we're going to want to do is I'm going to start over. Eric had asked the question. So I'm looking for the training systems to onboard new workers at every level of my business. Does anyone know where I can get them for free or reasonably priced? I already know that I can make them myself, but I'm not good enough to follow through on that. That's why I want some that are already in existence. I just got the soft washing DVDs and manual thanks to AC. He's awesome. Now I'd like to find more. Eric, I believe in you. You can do this, buddy. There's I know that you're asking about the actual systems, but in Service Genius Lab, I want to show you guys how to actually build the platform to put the membership stuff on to where you can actually utilize the training in a lot better method. So the first thing that I was trying to display was showing you guys let's see, make sure you guys can hear me okay before I go on a long rant. Okay, cool, Brandon. Thank you so much. Michael, thank you. Thank you guys for letting me know that you can hear me okay. Um, sorry about that. What a day. So I created a Facebook group. So there's a few solutions. First one being that for free, and plus the fact that a lot of employees are more or less younger people. They can identify with Facebook. It's a great platform, and there is a free way to actually do this. Wash Life training is what we had started on, and we created some units. And so what I want to do is show you guys how to set that up. And the first part is go to more, go to edit group settings and make sure that you have it set to social learning. The reason is because that allows you to select units. If you don't have it as social learning or any of them that add units, you cannot do units, and that's key. The next thing is making sure that you have a good URL that you can remember so that way when your employees are like, where's that? What's the URL for the training? Yeah, you want to be able to remember that. So also you want to be able to add, if this says remove, then it's more than likely already to the side. If it says add, click that and it'll add units to the side. The other thing that you need to decide on is that landing tab. Do you want it to be the discussion or do you want it to be units when they go into the group from Facebook? So I would say go ahead and make a decision there. I would use units. And then any other settings is pretty much standard for a Facebook group. Now, how do you create a Facebook group? If you're asking me that, go to the top here, hit create, and then there it is. That's how you create a group. Super simple. But let's get into it. Earlier, it was like, okay, well, how do we create units? What's that all about? Well, let's start with the fact that we want to be able to train them with the membership content that we were trying to show these new employees. So I showed you guys a little ninja hack. Go to YouTube and you would copy the URL. You can copy from the top, or you can right click and hit copy URL on the video. This is pretty much standard for any YouTube video that even if you go to a webinar and they're using YouTube, right click on that video, boom, you've got the webinar. That's your replay. You want to um, use this content to get ideas, and you don't want to have to go to YouTube, or maybe you just are trying to create kind of a wireframe of the content that you would want. I would copy the video URL, then I use keepvid.app, and then what you would do is post the link here, click download, go down to MP4, download. You would download the video, and then you would post it to your group. That's what we've done here so far. Now the next thing that you'd want to do is create your units. As you can see, I've created a unit. The way you do that is just plus create unit, and then you would create units. This particular unit can have its own description, and you can make them optional or required. So if it was a requirement that they go through this unit, then leave the optional unchecked. Now that we've got your first unit set up, the next thing that we would want to do is to actually link our new content to that unit. So in the top right of the video, click the little down arrow, and then here at units, you'll see that you can add to a new unit, which you can create on the fly, or you can create to a unit that you've pre-set up, which is what we're going to do here. You can make the individual lessons optional as well. We're going to make it required, add to unit. Now, when we're in the units, you'll see you also have the additional ability to add files, create events, and write posts, or add media directly. So you could come in here and create the unit direct, but on the fly, as you guys, because you can shoot a live video on site directly to the group, and then go in later and assign it to units. So Eric, while you're on the job, just open your camera, open your phone, log into Facebook, go to your group and shoot a live video directly to your own group showing your team how to do the thing that you're showing them to do. Document the process, come in after you're out in the field, and add it to the available unit. Facebook is a great platform. Like I said, because your team is most likely already familiar with the platform. And the thing about technology is it's great, but every time you have a piece of software that you use in your business, you're essentially requesting that they become an expert on that platform. So if it's something that they're not accustomed to, they may or may not be able to be efficient at consuming your information. So you do want to try to consider the fact that you want to make things easy for them. I use that as kind of a go-to on everything. And so let me kind of come in here. Is there any questions so far on Facebook? So I'm just going to come in here. Nothing so far. You guys are obviously getting this. I'm going to tag you, Eric, because it was your question, and continue on. So that's Facebook. Let's continue on. The next one was ClickFunnels. So what I was doing was showing you guys how to create a membership site. And what you want to do is log into your ClickFunnels account, and you want to go to build a new funnel, and you're going to do create new funnel, and then you're going to create a custom funnel. Now I'm not going to do it because I already have, I don't know, 143 funnels. So, but when you do, you'll get this with one thing, opt-in. There is a key thing that you need to know, and that is that you need to have two particular types of steps in order for a membership area to work. The first being that you need a membership access page. The second being you need a membership area, which you can see I have both here. So when you create a new step, then you would go and create the first, you would make a selection based on your templates. And then you would create a membership area step, and then you would go to membership area, and you would link a theme with that. Now we've already done this on my no audio video that I deleted. And now I'm going to show you guys kind of what you have on the editing side of this. So you click edit page, and you see that you can change several things. Now let me explain the colors, what they mean, and that way you got a really good idea on how to use the editor. The green are the section settings, to where it's the sections that hold the containers being the blue, which is rows and columns. So you can see the blue there, and then the orange are elements. So this is images, text, special elements like countdown timers, that sort of thing. So we're not going to do too much manipulation here, but I will show you how to change your logo. You click the gear in the top right, settings, and then you can go over here to image, and then you can open this up, and you can change it to whatever logo that you'd want. Now, once you get that done, you can change the size, you can link it to a URL if you wish, any of that type of thing. Now, the other thing before we leave is you want to make sure that you name the page the title of your company. Don't leave it the default, because at the top, the tab, it will show it'll show what the title of the site. So if this says your awesome new landing page, that's what it's going to say up here. Now we want to exit, and we'll go on to the membership area. There's a little bit more to discuss here. The first thing is that you have two editor options. So let me open up this first one, and I'll show you what I mean on the differences here. So this is the overall look and feel of your site. The same applies. The green is sections, the blue is rows. This is a single column row, but let me show you a double column row, 2 columns. Now I've got 2 different areas to add elements. Now I'm not going to do anything with that, so I'm going to delete it. And below here, you see we have the sidebar here. This is a special type. It's the membership navigation type. And what I mean is when you go to add a new element in a membership area, you have special membership elements that you can add, one being navigation, the second being content, and then the last being search. So you'll see we have a search here, membership search. This is navigation, membership navigation, and the last one was content, which is what this is. Membership content. So what that's doing, once you're happy with your page, there's a few things. Remember, make the title, and also edit any of your information. Once you're happy with that, then exit out. And now we have this other editor. This is the membership content. So when you add lessons and add sections, these editors are the actual sections, the lessons that you're going to be editing, and that will show up on the page. So you'll see here we added a video. I used the same video we were referring to, how to clean interior windows. And then once you're happy with the layout of that, click Save. And then what you're going to do is you're going to log into the page, and we're going to see what it looks like. And you see we have a membership area going with the content that we're looking for. The last one is that I was wanting to show you guys is Teachable. A lot of guys recommend Talent LMS and some other different WordPress-based platforms. They're cumbersome, they're slow. I like fast and easy. So I'll show you guys this. I don't know why I wanted to show you guys the pricing. So the pricing is reasonable. It is, let me show you guys, it's like 30 bucks and 80 bucks. You'll get away with everything you need to do on this plan. So choose that plan to get started. Never start with the more expensive ones, because you can grow into that. So here's the back end, and just so you guys know, for those of you in the Service Genius Lab, here is our official hub for our courses. So you can go and you can see that we have Sean Adams with a LinkedIn site, LinkedIn course, Responsibid training, my Facebook training. This is the mastermind, and a really good live event that we did earlier this year. So you can see this is the sales page for the course, excuse me, and you can see all the curriculum within that course. So if you can imagine, this would be your employee training, and then you could put like a button that is become an employee or something. You can be very creative with this, but I want to show you how easy it is to edit. So when you have your courses, let's just say we want to add a course. You would just click that plus to add a course, And then when you get in the course, you have everything from information, which is going to show up on the actual dashboard for the course view. So it's like the icon, the page title, the description, and then you also have the curriculum. So this is the curriculum, and you can add a new section. You can add new lectures, and then I will show you guys the let's see. So you can start this is a lesson editor. So you just upload your files, video, what have you. And then what you would do is add the text and kind of lay it out how you want it to show up, add comments if you wish. You can add a quiz, custom code. And then once you're done with that, then you can preview your work. And so this is what our work would have looked like.
Well, as
And so this is all that text that we had put, and then it shows all of the information that we had set in the editor, and so you can get a look at what it would look like for them. Now those are kind of the three that I recommend for membership sites at this moment. One being Facebook Units, two being ClickFunnels, and the third one being Teachable. Uh, the second two are not free. But if you're looking for a reasonable priced solution, I can't recommend Facebook Units enough. So I'm going to refer back here and see if there's any new questions and see if we can answer them. Okay, so either you guys are really busy or maybe this isn't even interesting to you guys, but that's okay. I wanted to make sure that you guys had great ideas on how to structure your membership content. And if there's any further questions, I'll go deeper on any of those three that you guys would like. Just comment below. Let this video serve as a central point on anything dealing with employee training membership site structure, and we'll continue the conversation offline. For now, have a good day.